everybody. I greet my dear students. Today we have a unit 12. Life is an adventure. We translate into Azerbaijan, hayat maceradır. Now we have grammar material. We have a phrase. The phrase to be going to. Future plan. It means the future plan. Hazırlaşmak. Neyse etmeye hazırlaşmak. I write here some sentences. I will explain you. We are going to learn foreign language. I am going to speak English. He, she is going to ride horse. They are going to drive a car. This is a affirmative sentences, but if we want to change it to the interrogative sentences, the auxiliary verb to be becomes before subject. Are you going to read books? It means future plans, gələcəkdə nəsə etməyə hazırlaşmaq. Now, we have a book from the headway, Life is an Adventure, the unit 12. Now, here, look at this picture, please. Here you see Rosie, age 12. She says that when she grew up, she's going to be a ballet dancer. She is going to be a ballet dancer. Now, then here is a Miss Bishop, aged 59. She says that when she retire, it means pensiya getmək. She is going to look after children, her grandson, her granddaughter, and etc. Now I ask, what is she going to do? I put a question, some question. What is she going to do? To be a ballet dancer, and etc. Now, we put a special question here. We put here special question, but this is a special question. But we must put a general question. Is she going to be a ballet dancer? We answer yes, she is, or no, she isn't. What is she going to do? This is a special question. We answer full answer. We give it full answer. Travel all over the world. Now that travel all over the world, bütün dünyanı seyahat etmek. Now here's a practice. You see, here's a practice. Questions about Rosie. We make the question, put the partner question, make more questions about Rosie, then match them with an answer. We choose here given the answer. Why is she learning French and Russian? Why she's learning? Because she wants to dance in Paris and to go to Moscow. That's why she wants to learn a Russian language. How many children have she got? 2. Answer 2. And etc. Then here what are you going? Make the sentences and answer the question with a partner. Are you going to watch TV? Yes, I am, or no, I am not. Are you going to have a coffee? Yes, I am. Are you going to catch a bus? Yes, I am, or not. You may answer yes or not. We are both going to have coffee. It means both her ikimiz hazırlaşıp coffee içmeye. I am going to catch a bus, but Anna isn't. She's going to walk home, and etc. Now let's look here. I am going to sneeze. Askırmağa hazırlaşıram. Now look at the picture. It is going to rain. They are going to quarrel. He's going to fly. They are going kissing, and etc. These sentences we must put exercise 6. Now, here also look at the picture, please. There are a lot of pictures. We must make we must match each country or city with an activity. Now, what can you see in the photograph? For example, we see Holland. The first word Holland. We know that if we visit Holland, we must see a lot of tulips. The tulip is the home of Holland. Taj Mahal is there in India. We know that Taj Mahal is in India, and etc. Look at the picture, and the Red Square is in Moscow, and etc. We must choose it from there, match the words. Now, we have a practice also. We must put the question, and we must answer them. Why did you go to England? To learn English, yes. When did you go? 2 years ago. Why did you go to Melbourne? To visit my cousins, because my cousins live there, and etc. Then there is exercise number 5. Tick the correct sentences. We read, look at each sentences, and we must choose the correct sentences. For example, in the first sentences, we choose the second sentence. It is going to rain, because in the first sentences there's it. No, there's not it, the word it. Now, do you wash hair this evening? If they are this evening, we must use the sentences in the are you. We must choose the second, because are you going to wash your hair, these sentences, and etc. Then we have a verb with a noun. We must match the verb and phrase the noun. Now, we have an accident, win a race, feel sick, I must say. Now, get top marks, and etc. here. Now, we have a text, skydiver. This text about Clean Quinn, his life. Now, I will read and translate to you. Clean Quinn was always interested in flying. Clean Quinn həmişə uçuşla maraqlanırdı. When he was 5, he tried to fly by jumping off the garden shed with a golf umbrella. But when he grew up, he didn't become a pilot. He became a taxi driver. Nə vaxt ki artıq 15 yaşı oldu, o çalışdı ki öz bağlarında əldəki golfla birlikdə bağlarında tullansın, göydən uçsun. But when he grew up, he didn't become a pilot. He became a taxi driver. Lakin artıq o böyüyəndə o təyyarəçi olmadı, o taksi sürücüsü oldu. Then 20 years ago, he did a parachute jump and loved it. Artıq 20 il sonra o paraşütdən tullandı və bunu çox sevdi. He decided that being a taxi driver in London was a lot of more dangerous than jumping out of plane. O qərara gəldi ki, Londonda taksi sürməkdən, taksi sürücüsü olmaq daha təhlükəlidir, nəinki təyyarədən tullanmaqdan. So he moved to the country to learn parachute jumping. Beləliklə o paraşütdən tullanmağı, səmadan paraşütlə tullanmağı öyrənməyə getdi. He is now a full-time teacher of skydiving. Artıq o tullanma üzrə müəllim işləyir. He says, o deyir, I love skydiving because the world looks so good. Blue sky, green fields, white cloud. Mən səmadan tullanmağı çox sevirəm. Çünki dünya çox gözəl, mavi, səma görünür, yaşıl tarlalar, ağ buludlar gözəl görünür. You float through the air. Siz səmadan atlanırsınız, uçursunuz. It is like floating in water. Bu suda üzgəcə bənzəyir. You can see forever all the way to the French coast. Siz bütün hər dəfə Fransız sahillərinin uzanan yolları görə bilərsiniz. The views are fantastic. görünüş çox gözəldir, fantastikdir. You can forget all your worries. Siz bütün narahatçılıqları unuda biləcəksiniz. People think it is dangerous, but it's very safe. İnsanlar fikirləşir ki, bu təhlükədir, lakin bu elə deyil. Very safe, çox sağlamdır. Yəni salamat olmaqdır. Football is much more dangerous. Futbol çox təhlükəlidir. Footballers often have accident. Futbolçular tez-tez hadisələ üzləşirlər. When did you last hear of the skydiving accident? Siz nə vaxt haçan eşitmisiniz ki, səmada yəni tullanmada hadisə olsun? Next July, I am going to do a skydive with 100 people from 6 planes. Keçən iyun mən hazırlaşırdım 100 insanla birlikdə 6 təyyarədən tullanmağı. That's a record. Bu rekorddur. I'm never going to retire. Mən heç vaxt hazırlaşmıram, pensiya çıxam. I'm going to jump out of planes until I am an old man. Mən qocalana qədər hazırlaşıram ki, təyyarədən yenə də tullanım. Now, there is a question about this text. We must make the question and you, and then make a question and answer the question. Check the answer with your group. We make a question and answer. Now, what happened when she was a child? What's her job? How did she become interested in sport? Why does she like the sport? Now, I put your question. Do you like sports? How do you like? Do you go in for sports or not? What kind of sport do you like? Answer my questions. Now, then we have the workbook from the Headway Elementary. Now, we choose the unit 11 on the page 59. Now, here the present continuous. We know that present continuous makes with the auxiliary verb to be and ing. Now, here the exercise match the line with a line B. For example, I am working hard. We must translate it. Mən çox gərgin çalışıram. I choose the D, variant D, because çünki I have got exam next week. Mən keçən həftə imtahan verəcəm. Ona görə çox çalışıram. We must read the exercise and then translate. Be attentive. Now, then write the ing in form of the verb. Here given the example: walk, walking, have, having, read, reading, and etc. Then what are you doing? Now, write the sentences that are true for you, for us, if it is true. Now, what are you doing? Are you wearing a suit? I am not wearing a suit. I am not wearing a trainers. I wear shoes. I am listening to the teacher. I am not listening to the teacher, and etc. Write the sentences what are true for you. Then here the describing people. Look at the picture, please. In this picture, what are they doing? Write some sentences about them. For example, in the first sentences, in the first picture, what is she doing? She's cooking. She's cooking. What is she doing? She is reading a book. We must say, what is he doing? He is watching TV and etc. But in this exercise, mixing question, look at the picture. We make a question. We must choose the correct order. Put the words in the correct order to make questions. This is a general questions. This is a general question. For example, what are you doing? What are you cooking? This is a special question, but this is a general question. Are you going tonight? Are you going out tonight? What are you what are we playing this time, and etc. Put the word order. Then here we must look at the picture and answer the question. And in this exercise, choose the correct form of the verb. We must choose. If there is a adverb every morning, we must use present simple. I have a shower. I have a shower every morning, not I am aiming, because this is the word every. Then this is look, it's an imperative form of the verb. After it, we use present continuous. That's why we choose it is raining and etc. Be attentive when you do this exercise. Then we must choose the auxiliary verb. We must complete the sentences with the auxiliary verb. Am, is, are, do, does, don't, doesn't. For example, John is a vegetariandır. He doesn't eat meat. Where are you going? I am going to the bank, and etc. Now, we must, in this exercise number 9, we must choose the, look at the picture, whose is the book. We must choose whose. We must put the book, question whose, and answer. Whose is the book? It is hers. Whose is the bike? It is his, and etc. Now, goodbye, children. If you have questions, you may ask me. See you soon. Be safe and sound.